How's it going, everybody? So today I'm going to discuss gun laws. This has been a big issue for a very long time, and the whole deal is, should guns be legal for citizens in the United States of America? I know in Florida that if you are 21 and you have a concealed weapons permit, then you are allowed to concealed carry almost anywhere you go, with some limitations. So the two big sides on this are, in the United States, there is a background check, and if you pass this background check, you are allowed to legally own a gun in the United States. You have to be 18 to own a long rifle, and you have to be 21 to own a pistol or a pistol grip shotgun. So the other people believe that they should be totally outlawed, and that this would in turn eliminate a lot of the gun violence in the United States. So first I'll start with those that believe guns should be outlawed in the United States. Many think that if we eliminate guns completely, the amount of crime will drop a lot. There'll be no gun threat, therefore little to no gun violence. People believe that the Constitution that states that all people have the right to bear arms is very outdated, and that without these guns, it'll just help a lot. Another reason is that people think that if you carry a gun, it then puts a target on your back, so that if you are under threat, if you have a gun and you pull it out, that means you're going to be one of the first ones to be shot at because you are the one with the gun, and you're the biggest threat to the criminal. Additionally, there's a big factor that people feel much more empowered when they have possession of a gun. So if a non-law-abiding person has a gun, they're going to feel very confident and more likely to commit a crime. And then on a slightly different topic, people are more concerned with gun accidents as well, involving children and accidental fires. There's a big concern that a lot of parents who have guns are not placing them in a safe place, and that their kids are able to get to them and don't really know what they're doing and have accidents happen. To counter this point of view, the other part of the population believes that guns should be legal. The Constitution does state, and since we do go by the Constitution, that all people have the right to bear arms. I know people believe that it's very outdated, but it is still what we go by, and we do still follow this Constitution. So a few facts from gunfacts.info. I looked up this website, and it definitely had reliable information, showed you the studies that they did, how to find this information and everything. So quickly, 90% of violent crimes do not include guns. Another thing is that about 65% of gun violence includes unregistered and illegal guns. Last one being that 400,000 violent crimes are prevented every year from a victim having the gun on their person. So real quick, a little personal story. So my brother was leaving a restaurant, and it happened that somebody inside of that restaurant saw him pay in cash and knew that he had a decent amount of cash on him. And he actually followed my brother out of the restaurant. And when he was walking in the car, he came up next to my brother and told him that if he didn't give him all of his cash, he was going to shoot him with his gun. So when my brother got a little bit of space and realized he did not have his gun out yet, which would have put a target on his back if he pulled his out, he realized he did not have it out. My brother pulled out the gun, held him at gunpoint, and told him that if he moved, he would pull the trigger, that he should slowly walk to his car and leave. And that's exactly what happened. My brother completely saved his life, kept his money, kept his wallet and everything, and that really helped him a lot. He even got the license plate, called the cops, and they found him later that day. So, one more quick thing. Additionally, people who really want to get guns are going to find a way to smuggle them. If you think of them like drugs, then you're going to know that if people want illegal drugs, they're going to find a way to get them. The same thing applies with guns. If somebody really wants to kill somebody, they're going to find a way to kill them, and they're going to find guns to do so because that is the easiest way to do it. If law-abiding people are unable to hold guns, then people believe that they are not going to, in turn, be able to defend themselves from people who illegally have these guns and are looking to do harm. So basically, I told you guys both sides. People really think that eliminating guns is going to eliminate violence, and some others believe that eliminating guns is going to affect their safety. This issue has been ongoing and a big disagreement for many, many years. Big organizations, over billions of dollars of funds have been made, like the National Rifle Association, the NRA. I'm sure everybody's heard of that. So last thing, a few questions. Do you guys believe that law-abiding citizens should be allowed to own guns illegally? Do you guys think that the background check should be more extensive, or what would that violate the privacy of the United States citizens? Do you think guns should be outlawed completely to prevent violence? Just let me know your opinion. Thank you for listening.